as you guys know, the year is rounding out, and for a long time I've wanted to do one of these. You saw me do a favorites video back in October, and it's something I like about top tens and stats and everything. I've always been an addict of them, and it's even worse when it's a statistic about myself. Narcissism. It's not like I'm a narcissist or anything. Anyway, for those of you that you follow over on the company website, Media and Review, link is in the description. You know that I briefly dabble, in the modern day electronic industry. So what I decided to do, oh my god knows, is to take a look and see how trendy my music tastes are. What? I know that doesn't exactly make incredibly sense, but I was looking at some stats in general, and I thought, it would be quite nice just to see, compared to everything, how I track my own music listening habits. I want to see, eventually, I want to just see how trendy I ended up being this year. So, I got my phone hiding over here. Ooh, I zoomed in. Look, if you can, I zoomed in way too far. So, these lists are compiled from Last.fm, and my Spotify. Spotify every year puts out your top songs of the year in a playlist. So I'm going to be comparing those two, plus the Spotify's official top 100 songs of the year. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 20, Bruno Mars's "That's What I Like." Last.fm said it was 20, while Spotify itself ranked it for me at a number 11. That's interesting. I didn't listen to it overall that much, and overall it sits at a nice 8. So we're starting off already trendy decently. Okay, next is something kind of out there. I know this one won't show up on the main charts. It's Games People Play by Alan Parsons Project. Last.fm went ahead and gave it 19, and even Spotify ranked it 15. And obviously it doesn't show up anywhere because it came out decades ago, long time ago. All right, next we have Robert DeLong's "Jealousy." Last.fm ranked me last year as in the top percentile of Robert DeLong fans. His music's fantastic. If you haven't heard of him, check him out. Anyway, it ranked Last.fm ranked it at 18, and it's null across the other boards. That's actually a surprise that even Spotify itself didn't rank it in my personal playlist, but I guess I watched his music videos more often. So, alright, next we have Zed and X Ambassador's "Transmission." Again, another song that's not necessarily from this year. It came out last year, I believe. We're going to go with, the Last.fm gave it a nice 16, while, sorry about that, 17, while Spotify gave it a 12. So, that's more, I like these gaps that they're having here. It's like between 4 and 5 spots. I'm actually surprised. Cora. Shut up, Cora. We actually are finally making another notch on the official board. We have Imagine Dragons' "Believer." Last.fm gave it a nice 16, while Spotify gave it a rank 9 for me and a rank 20 overall. So look, we're finally making spots in the chart, and we're losing those spots quickly. Next we've got Madeon's "You're On." I saw that. Did you see that? It's a bug in here. Where are you? Anyway, we had Last.fm sits at a nice 15, but again, Spotify didn't rank it at all, and it's even for me or my playlist. So that's really weird. And 14, this is a surprise because the song just came out recently, is "1 Foot" by Walk the Moon. I could bet it would rank. You know, if it was released early in the year, I bet it would easily rank in the top 100 for 2017. But again, neither Spotify or its official ranked it at all. Shame. Alright, here's another one. It's a summer jam from about, I'd say, either early this year or last year. Cold Ain't For Me by Oceans. Last FM gave it a 13, and Spotify for me gave it a 10. So that's a little bit closer, which is generally, I don't know. It's not like I haven't been like syncing them up both together, so. Whoa. Okay, so Alright, I just want to include this one, okay? It's not in the, it didn't break the official top 50, but it is in the top 100. The next one for Last FM is Steve Aoki's Just Hold On. I ranked myself at a 12, Spotify at an 8 for myself, at an 18, and a 79 on their official playlist. I think that's the lowest ranking one that we have. Highest, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright, we're going to go through a couple of different ones. We've got Shelter, Porter Robinson. Last event ranked at a 10 and 13 for Spotify, with Null on the official playlist. Then we're going to go ahead and keep jumping. This actually turned out to be a surprise. That didn't break the top 100. Was Feel It Still, Portugal the Man. Big hit the last couple of months. Last event ranked it for me at a 10, which is not a surprise. I listened to it on the daily. And 13 for Spotify is official. For 13 for me myself on Spotify, but nothing in the official. Then we're gonna take a step back. While I liked Redbone a lot, the one that actually broke my list was 3005 by Childish Gambino from a couple of years ago. So there's no way it's gonna be on official, but it was 9 on Last FM and 3 on Spotify. So that actually broke relatively even. Okay. Next off, we've got we have Avicii's Without You, another one that doesn't break the official playlist, but ranked 8 for me, while in 6 on Spotify. That's really interesting. If you incorporated the YouTube videos in there and all the remixes and everything, it would easily be number 1. Next, we have Paris by the Chainsmokers. Didn't break on Spotify at all, but a nice 7 on Last FM. I didn't really listen to the Chainsmokers too much, except for one other one I bet is higher on this list. But that's just weird that it's like that. Next, we're gonna jump up over to another one. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to do it. We the best. It's Shining, DJ Khaled. We've got it a nice 6 for Last FM. My own personal Spotify at 4, and the official Spotify playlist at 12. DJ Khaled showed up a lot of this year, and that's funny because I don't normally listen to. This is the year I definitely got into rap. Definitely. Okay, we're doing the rest of the video with that. You can never stay put, I swear. Alright. Then we went ahead and go with the song of the summer, easily. Slide by Calvin Harris, Frank Ocean, name a person that's in that song. We got a nice ranking for 5 at Last FM. Also a solid 5 on my Spotify playlist. It's the first time it's linked up so far. And a 34 overall. Which is interesting because there were a lot of places that were going song of the summer, song of the summer, song of the summer. But no hot love from Spotify. Number 4, we've got Something Like This by the Chainsmokers. This isn't a surprise. This Chainsmokers had a huge year. Then had Coldplay on top of it. Everybody loves Coldplay. We got a nice 4 from Last FM, 8 on the Spotify personal playlist, and 4 overall. So, we finally matched the overall, about time. Alright, number 3, Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. I had a nice 3 on Last FM, 7 on Spotify overall, personal, and 1 overall. This is Also, Ed Sheeran's another guy who had a huge year this year. I mean, he has at least, what, 5 hits out right now? Even that damn Perfect song. He knows how to write wedding songs, let's put it that way. Number 2, we had Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee's Despacito. The original version. Justin Bieber can suck it. No, I'm just going to put it that way. On Spotify, we also had it at number 2. And the official song is number 3. Solid, solid, solid. Number 1. Liar. Before I do get to number 1, I'd like to give some honorable mentions that didn't make its cut on Last FM, but everywhere else. Honorable mentions to Plastic Funk with Sunrise. So if this showed up on any other list besides mine, I'd be amazed. This showed up as number 20 on Spotify's original. This one is a song I actually covered a long time ago, or at least a couple months ago, earlier this year. I'll leave a link in the description, you can check that out. Fantastic song. 19, we've got, another honorable mention, we have Diamond Eyes by Shinedown. That song I actually got into relatively recently. I've got friends that blast that song all the time, and I was just like, who the hell is that? And that's who showed up. Next, honorable mention, we have DJ Khaled. Again, another one. Told you another one. I'm the One. Ranked 18 on Spotify, and actually was the 5th song overall. So, it's a general surprise that I didn't have that on Last FM at all. Last one, we had Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. Someone was in a somber mood this year. And a final honorable mention, we had Mask Off by Future. Sat at a nice 8 on my Spotify playlist, but an 18th overall. Solid. Number 1, we had Humble by Kendrick Lamar. It's kind of surprised that DNA didn't show up as high as it did. It didn't even break my top 50, because I listen to DNA a lot. But Humble takes the cake with first on Last FM, first on my Spotify playlist, and 8th overall. That's a lie. 6th overall on Spotify. So good year, guys, all around. Let me know in the comments if you think I was trendy or not. I'd say sitting at about a solid 40-50%. Because why not? That'd be a safe bet. But let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in 2018. I'm going to be doing a lot more, making more changes, updating everything. I have a couple of ideas for new formats. So, I know I've told you 1,000 times already, but like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. I want to talk to you guys. I'll be down there for the first half hour, just to chat with you guys. Alright, I'm done. I'm leaving. Ciao, bye.